Hey guys, Justin here, checking back in with the progress of the Bama Terminator. Now this is our 03 Cobra that we are building with the Bama Performance team for the sole purposes of just being an all-out track monster. If you guys caught the first video, then you know our plans a little bit. We're riding out this stock blower as long as we can with bolt-ons, and then after that thing's maxed out, we're gonna rip it out, put on a completely different power adder capable of some serious numbers. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned because later on we are gonna throw this thing on the dyno for the first time, and then we're gonna take it down to the track and see what kind of numbers it is capable of. In the meantime, if you wanna see these videos, first and foremost, you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the link below if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're catching this on Facebook, head over to our YouTube channel, American Muscle Videos, and subscribe while you're there. In the first video, we checked off some of the blower basics. We added an upper and lower pulley from Metco Motorsports to increase the boost, while the CNL cold air intake and the power inlet and throttle body combo made sure our factory Eaton blower is going to be well fed with plenty of air. Fueling wise, we kept things simple for now with a boosted pump from MSD, which should be able to handle our added fueling needs. So now, along with the Bama Performance team, we're going to round out some of those performance basics, in addition to show you guys some of the parts we use to strengthen up that factory independent rear suspension before hitting the track for the very first time with our new project car. So, what do you say we check out some of those parts? With the pulleys and intake all sorted out with this car, it was really time for us to start thinking about the exhaust. Now, of course, we want something that's going to help us out right away, but we also want something that's going to work out for us later on down the road when we do get a little bit more radical. So together with the Bama Performance team, we decided on the Cook's 1 3/4 inch long tube headers in conjunction with the Cook's 3-inch off-road X-pipe. Now, Cook's is definitely one of the top names in the game, and this setup should really help give us a lot of power pretty much everywhere throughout the curve, but should really help us out with our top end gains, which of course is what we're after here with our strip car. When it came time to pick the actual exhaust for the car, it really just boiled down to our personal preference. Now again, with the Bama Performance team, we put our heads together. We wanted something that would give the car a nice little growl, so we decided upon the Flowmaster American Thunder Series catback. You really can't beat this exhaust. I mean, full stainless steel construction throughout. The polished 3-inch tips look awesome coming out the back. And honestly, guys, you can never go wrong with the Flowmaster Mustang combo. While we still have the car in the air, why don't I show you guys some of the things we've done to make the rear end a little bit more stout just as of now. I'm sure a lot of you guys might knock us for not going to a solid rear axle right away, especially considering this thing's going to be mainly seeing strip duty. And truth be told, I was probably one of those people. But we wanted to ride the stock IRS out for as long as possible just to see what it can do. I mean, honestly, there's guys going 9s on the IRS, just giving a little help so we know it's been done. For starters, we grabbed a carbon fiber one-piece drive shaft from our friends over at the Drive Shaft Shop. Now, honestly, I can't say enough good stuff about this product. We used it on several of our project car builds in the past, and the thing is just pretty much damn near bulletproof. After that, we've totally rebuilt and overhauled our rear end using the Ford Racing bearing seal and pinion kit. And while we were in there, we actually punched up those stock 355 gears to a set of 373s. Now the 373 gears along with a 28-inch tall tire seems to be the magic setup here with these Cobras and should put us through the traps at the top of 4th, which is exactly what we're looking for. As for our diff, we went with a tried and true Detroit locker from Eaton. A little tricky to drive on the street, but when it comes to putting the power down at the track, you can accept no substitutes. The thing just rocks. Again, guys, just like our motor setup, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're definitely going to dive a little deeper into the IRS, make it a little bit more bulletproof. But for now, with the power levels we're seeing, this thing should be just fine getting us down the track. That wraps us up for now, guys. I'm going to get out from underneath the car, and I'll show you a couple more things underneath the hood, and then we'll get this thing over to the dyno. All right, guys, as we know by now, when we really start putting these Roots blowers to work like we are now, increasing the boost, heat quickly becomes the enemy. So taking a page from some of our past bolt-on buildups with the GT500s, we went with the AFCO double pass heat exchanger down there, which should really help keep things cool at our current boost levels and power levels, and especially later on down the road. Under the hood, as you can see, we have a couple beautiful parts from Canton. We have their aluminum heat exchanger tank, which is nice. It replaces a cheap plastic factory piece that oftentimes cracks. And we also have their battery box supercharger coolant tank. Now I like this one. This is actually their newer street version. It does have a vent on it, and of course it has a nice big top. So when we get down to the track, we're gonna ice that thing down, hopefully keep that blower nice and cool for a few passes. All right, Paul, looks like you're working hard out here, brother. You just about got the tune dialed in?
Just about dialed in, just cleaning up some of the fuel pump voltage tables, some fueling, some timing, and ready to make our final pull.
Well, it sounds like you're about ready to do a pull, so allow me to get out of the way then. All right, Paul, we definitely heard that Eaton working overtime, brother. 458, 469 at the rear wheels. You got to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, completely stoked with the power the car made, right in the neighborhood of what we wanted. I can't wait to see what this thing is going to do.
Should be quite a handful with about 450 pound-feet of torque right off idle, huh?
Oh yeah.
Nice, man. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, guys. We're going to get this thing packed up, head down on the track, and see how she does. All right, guys, so we're down here at the track with the Bama Terminator. My buddy Paul from Bama Performance is here with me, hanging out, and we're gonna shake this thing down. Paul, what do you think it's gonna do, man?
Based on the dyno numbers that it laid down, probably a mid to high 11.
Very cool. Now, no traction should be an issue here with this thing. We're just sticking with the radials for now, and hopefully those half shafts stay together too, right?
Yeah, hopefully nothing breaks, but you never know at the track.
You never know at the track, but on the plus side, guys, we have beautiful weather today, low temps, low humidity, so we have that working for us. I guess it's just time to get this thing in the line and see how it does. All right, Paul, so first shakedown pass 12.0, not too bad, followed immediately by an 11.8. This thing is definitely where we want it.
Exactly, it's right where we want it. We know what power it made on the dyno. We saw it perform at the track. Put some ice in the intercooler reservoir to take advantage of that Canton tank, the AFCO heat exchanger. We're ready to roll.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Paul, well, that settles that. I mean, the night was great, successful night all around. The car just went 11.4 on its last pass. We're calling it a night there. We couldn't ask for much more.
No, not at all. We got perfect weather, allowed the car to cool down, make a couple tune adjustments, and then let it rip down the track.
Yeah, so 11.4, I believe at 121 was the best pass of the night with a 1.660 foot time. That's not too bad considering that was on a radial,
No,
right?
not bad at all.
Yeah, we actually ran the slicks for a couple passes, but we ran into an issue. We actually were grinding on some of the brake components here at the IRS, so we actually took those back off and the car went a little faster. Go figure. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, man, well, now we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna ditch that eating altogether, and you got something crazy up your sleeve, right?
Yeah, something totally crazy, totally different.
Should make big power.
Oh yeah.
That's the goal, right? So guys, you're gonna have to stay tuned to see this one. You are not gonna wanna miss it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Click the link below. If you're catching this on Facebook, head over to our YouTube channel, American Muscle Videos, and subscribe while you're there. Paul, well done, my friend.
Awesome.
Good night, all right. All right, sounds good, guys. You know what to do. All things Mustang, keep it here at AmericanMuscle.com.